Wow. Hey, slut. Come look at this super cool AI app I found that lets you talk to characters. Look at my pocket lolly-uter.
Oh my god, best slut friend. Let me see. I can't wait to see some cute AI ladies on this app.
Oh fuck yeah. Hot dog B. This is the best. I can't wait to upload this to our Lolio movie account. Slut, our video got fucking stolen. Slut, come here. This is, like, an emergency. I am so fucking angry.
Oh my god. What's wrong? Did you lose baby Star again?
No, I drop-kicked her to her nursery earlier because I was so angry. Look, our fucking video got stolen and put on a YouTube ad. I am so upset. Best slut friend. And the app has so much bad stuff on it. I just wanna...
Whoa, slut. Calm down. You were trying not to shoot people out of anger, remember?
Let me go.
Hello everybody. Since the Baba video is probably going to be well over an hour long, I'm making this as a filler video like the Botox queen I am. But that is not the only reason why we are here today. Remember that video I made like 7 months ago about the horrific AI chatbot platforms me and my boyfriend found? One of them was Poly AI. It was rebranded to Polybuzz, but I don't give a shit, so I will still call it Poly AI for continuity purposes.
Yoshida, wait! You might get a copyright strike or a community guideline strike. Please be careful.
Oh, come on, baby bunny. It cannot be that bad. Oh.
So yeah, we are going to have to be very careful about what we show in this video. Poly AI is striking down videos talking about them, and YouTube hasn't been too kind to commentary channels right now. I thought you would have figured out the latter, Yoshida.
But...
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, this video is fair use and we do not encourage or condone the harassment of Poly AI or their employees. This video is meant to express opinion and not infringe on anything. Just report them and move on. If you try striking down this video for any reason, please go fuck yourself. If it is a copyright strike, it will be fought in court. We do not condone any of the actions of anyone mentioned in this video, as it is for entertainment and educational purposes only. This video will also mention things about minors being exposed to weird content, weird AI bots of minors, incest, and other stuff. Please exit the video if you cannot stomach these things. Thank you.
How dare you interrupt me, you stinky ass bunny. This video is mostly my opinion, but yeah. Any attempts to take down this video will result in getting castrated by
the greatest technician that's ever lived.
Jokes and shenanigans aside, I had no clue about the whole lore of Poly AI at the time, and I kinda still don't. Going from stealing people's animations and to add insult to injury, removing the watermark of said animator and acting like it is theirs. So much so that they copyright strike people, showing the ads with the said stolen content. I know a lot of videos talking about Poly AI weren't really that well made and kind of hard to watch, so that is why I'm here today. I am not saying that to diss on the content creators at all. They are likely pretty new to making videos and they're probably very young themselves. The information on Poly AI is scarce, so I hope I do not end up spreading misinformation. I don't know like the whole ins and outs of this company, so let's get into this absolute piece of scum of an AI chatbot app. Given it is not nearly as bad as Amy AI, which has literal weirdophilic content actively available on that website. I'm not talking weirdophilic as in there's some bots that are like 15 to 17. That is, obviously still disgusting. I'm talking about bots claiming to be as young as and illegal R-wording them. Freely available on the App Store. Yeah, before you say anything, me and Koi had no idea what we were getting ourselves into on that app at the time, or that content even existed on it at such a high quantity nonetheless. That, however, is a video for another day. Most footage from Poly AI heavy quotes there, will be heavily altered for copyright reasons. Thank you all for 4,000 subscribers, by the way. Comment a sub goal for this milestone because I haven't decided on one yet. That I was capable of doing, at least. Let's get into this. Poly AI, now known as Polybuzz, is an AI chatbot platform that is known for their "I'm not like other girls" types of ads. Except of saying "I'm not like other girls," they're basically saying that they're better in character AI because there's an NSFW toggle. That's it. That's what they show the most. They are better than character AI because you could get a little frisky with the bots. I tried Polybuzz a couple of times, including in that video. The AI is somehow blander than the character AI ones. How do you fuck up so bad that the character AI bots aren't as bland as yours? My boyfriend noticed that Cloud Whale, the company that owns Poly AI, was supposedly hosted in Delaware, but the Poly AI website is hosted in Beijing, China, for some fucking reason. I don't know what that's about. These said ads, as I have said earlier, have stolen animations from several different people, including very large creators like Nirami GH's and PM Damien. The worst part is, they have tried silencing people over showing their ads with stolen content by abusing the copyright system. They have done this with Navalk most notably. They cover up the watermarks of the said animators, assumingly so people can't notify them that their animations have been stolen. A fucking course an AI company would do this, I'm not at all surprised. Poly AI was founded by Cloud Whale and some person I see Thurner run an association named Baoshong Jun, I believe. I also saw a company called YB Media get thrown around in videos about Poly AI, but I couldn't find any proof of this, and it was probably
a lie. We originally thought YB Media had nothing to do with Poly AI, and it could have been for the other company of that same name we mentioned earlier. It turns out we didn't fully read the copyright screenshots as they say YB Media. It does not say Poly AI is one of their clients unless if they are using a burner name, which I am not sure of the legalities of that. But look closely at the wording right here. YB Media helps our content partners monitor and protect their audio-visual content on YouTube and Facebook, including IP protection, identification of third-party uploads, resolving potential asset conflicts, setting match policies on third-party uploads, and geo-blocking for customized content usage. Noticed how they worded that? They could have mistaken Nivox's video as misusing their content or falsely flagged it as a reupload. The countries they serve includes China and the US. I want you to type your guess of the following questions in the comments section. What company is hosted in America? What platform does that company own? Where is it located? Exactly. They are likely capable of removing videos from certain countries on YouTube's behalf if they suspect the video violates these rules. However, it doesn't really seem like they understand the concept of commentary videos, so they probably do not own Poly AI, but are probably responsible for protecting the ads from getting stolen or reuploaded. The ads was fucking stolen content. Okay, go off, I suppose.
this could have led to Poly AI changing their name into Polybuzz to avoid damaging that company's reputation or for some other reason. But that is just stuff I found. I don't really know how reliable it is. YB Media could also have nothing to do with either of them. I don't know. Cloudwell's company details and whatnot are not really public information. Poly AI came under fire for not only stealing ads, but for having characters on their platform that not only lacks age verification, but also has characters depicting minors or are confirmed to be minors in several different situations that are not really fine and dandy. Some pretty nasty freaky Bob shit. Poly AI is mostly advertised on YouTube Shorts and TikTok, which is mostly inhabited by extremely young people. They also blatantly state how freaky their bots are in the ads, which kind of makes it that much worse. The demographic for a lot of short form content is very young. There's a toggle for 18 plus content last time I used Polybus, and it is still there. Regardless, if there is mature content on your website, at least add some form of age verification using an ID or something. Speaking from experience, I think minors should stay away from most AI chat platforms anyways because of how addictive and problematic they are. Or they can be. That's also a video for another day. Poly AI also has bots depicting abusive dynamics like incest or teacher-student relationships, which are illegal. They have advertised incest. Advertised. They do not care. I am not surprised that the parent company is hosted in Delaware.
You are under arrest. Don't you know the current year is 1871 and you tried meeting up with a 5-year-old?
Officer, she said she was 7.
I don't care. You are going to the ranch.
No.
Guys, the age of consent in Delaware is not 7 anymore. We do not live in Delaware, and it's not 1871 anymore. And if it was, I am pretty sure I would either get castrated for being biracial or enslaved. How many times do I have to tell you that? Anyways, while I have them locked up in a padded cell with the same people who created the Emoji Movie, we are gonna be going over my main points for today. I already kind of explained them in a nutshell for those of you who have the attention span of a water bear, but I might go into more details here in a moment. Here are my main points. Content theft in the ads, mostly with popular animators. Misleading ads, or the app being infested with so much ads that it is almost unusable. Sexualized content of things that probably should not be sexualized. Manipulative monetization strategies that are aggressively shoved in your face like mashed carrots to baby sing
At your
cho.
service.
And privacy concerns. Let us start with content theft in the ads. Poly AI ads are pretty much everywhere, especially on short-form content on platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts, websites inhabited by very young people most of the time. These ads have stolen content from countless popular and niche creators. Most of the ones I have seen are popular animators, but that does not make it that much better as a professional animation rigger myself. They go as far as purposefully covering up their watermarks of the animators so they would not get notified of their content being stolen. But as with anything else, these animators have very large fan bases, and these poly AI ads are everywhere, including the platforms that they frequent. So their plan to hide it did not really work. It is ironic using that in an ad while trying to act like it's your own content. I'm just saying. The reason why I said that is because they've abused the copyright system to silence people, mostly Nivolk, for speaking about poly AI's disgusting practices. You don't even need to use their content to get silenced by them. As I said earlier, Nivolk got one of his videos on poly AI blocked worldwide for a segment where he was the one talking. It falls flat because it is fair use for the purpose of criticism. That is not illegal in the United States at all. YouTube operates in the United States. I think Poly AI themselves are a Chinese entity owned by an American company or something like that. But I don't know how that stuff works, so take that with a grain of salt, or correct me please. But I cannot imagine that would fly in either jurisdiction using those methods. I'm not a legal professional, but I think China does have some rules on stuff that is considered gossip, but it is not gossip if most of this stuff is actually true, which it is. At least the stuff regarding the stolen ads, bots claiming to be depicting children, and the inappropriate content being advertised to predominantly minor-dominated platforms. Back to their content stealing allegations. Many animators have came out and expressed their distaste for their content being used without their consent to advertise this piece of nonce-trash of an AI chat platform. Ninami made a short animation expressing how she doesn't like her animations being used without her consent. There have been other animators that I am not sure have noticed that their animations have been stolen from, and I will list a decent handful of them here. GH Studios, Zane Little, PM Damien, Fernanda Diaz, Ninami, Family Guy, some old Hello Kitty cartoons I forgot the name of, Pixar's Toy Story, some MMD animations that I don't know who they're from, as well as using Hoyoverse characters without legal permission, as well as many more that are probably not archived or named. They just like poorly Photoshop their logo on these animations and do like next to nothing to change it. To the YouTubers getting sponsored by Poly AI, this is the company you're supporting. This is the company you're getting your fucking money from. A company who is fucking stealing money from artists and does nothing to change it. And does not care that they have immoral and freaky shit on their platform that is readily available to anyone of any age. Is this what you want to be promoting? They probably did not know, but this is why spreading the words around the internet is something that everyone should do so YouTubers do not take sponsors from these shady companies. Poly AI basically has a god complex and always feels the need to compare itself to character AI, saying the bots are better, more engaging. Wow! You can put a penis in a vagina without the filters going off. Wow! That is so amazing! Wow! Their bots are about as engaging as a British struggle meal consisting of bread and Vienna sausages. A lot of AI platforms that have NSFW content have filters, so you don't have weird conversations involving illegal things. A lot of them lack ID verification, but that is just a problem with NSFW content online in general. Poly AI also for some reason censors words like lust and horn. Poly AI's ads are also misleading, saying untrue things about character AI, saying they do not have a call feature and that they read your chats. Neither of those are true. The call feature was added around a year ago and the staff do not read your chats willy-nilly. Or at least, not that I know of. There was a whole thing with character AI accounts randomly getting switched around, leading to significant privacy concerns, but that was way before that happened. They also claim that the AI is super intelligent and can be capable of deep conversations. As I said, the bots are fucking bland as hell and are not engaging at all. Most of the features on Poly AI are just paywalled anyways, including unlimited chats. Imagine having your animation stolen to promote a company like this, and then having a bunch of people questioning you if they recognize it because of the said company hosting crappy services that lack a filter where it should be in place. They have commented on parodies of their ads with corporate shit that makes like 0 sense. Oh yeah, they're basically parading around the fact that AI companions are superior to real-life relationships, so there's that. Keep in mind there are about a dozen recorded cases of AI abuse resulted in people, including as young as 4 years old, terminating their existence. If you are feeling this way, I suggest you talk about it with someone that you trust. This is extremely unhealthy and should be addressed with a mental health professional. I used to be addicted to these things too. It's not good for you. I would argue that AI chatbot addiction is up there with doing hardcore drugs with how hard of an addiction it is to break. There have been times where Poly AI has promoted incest or incestuous undertones on ads, or when I was on a guest account on their website. I am pretty sure the lack of moderation, if it got bad enough, would get this app taken down, but it still hasn't. I keep getting ads for Poly AI everywhere 24/7, and it is being shoved in my face in the App Store as well. The fact that monetization is so aggressive on this app will lead to people burning their money to fuel their adult content addiction, and it is problematic. There have probably been minors who stole their parents' money for this godforsaken app to promote their unhealthy relationship with the bots. I know, AI is expensive to maintain, and so is moderation, but they do not try at all to hide their intentions, and that's really bad. If you do not want your app to be infested with children, advertise it on adult websites for adults, not fucking YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Like, a lot of the bots I see on Poly AI are extremely freaky. Regenerating responses cost coins, which cost the real life money. See how this can turn into a slippery slope really quickly, especially for a minor who stumbles upon this app, or a weirdo file. I don't even feel like I need to explain why having your AI chatbot platform full of over-sexualized content and advertising it to the child-infested side of the internet is a very bad idea for the millionth time. There's even a fucking is just a number tag. That is a disgusting and inexcusable thing to have on your platform. How fucking disgusting of a company do you have to be to allow shit like that? I found about a dozen bots role-playing extremely inappropriate and weirdophilic scenarios. I found a bot that was role-playing a 37-year-old and the user was supposed to be 41 years old backwards. When I found the tag on Poly AI, it told me to turn off pure mode to access the tag. Do you see where the problem lies there? That tag should just straight up be blacklisted. Poly AI has aggressive ads and monetization features. Even having basic things like swiping responses costs a currency, and not even giving you the ability to have unlimited chats. This aggressive monetization pissed many people off, saying that the app is borderline unusable with it. Trying other AI chat apps have a slightly spicier side to them have this issue as well, but Poly AI is one of the worst ones I have seen in terms of over monetization. You also need to use these coins for image generation and to get better responses. They sure are acting an awful lot like character AI for a company that is supposedly better than them. I also heard of Poly AI using a bait and switch tactic, offering a free trial but randomly slamming people with expensive subscriptions out of the blue without explicitly telling you. Poly Premium costs $20 a month. You could spend that $20 on a software to do something productive with your time. For example, buying Life 2D Cubism to learn how to rig a VTuber model. Poly AI also costs $200 for a whole year. People on Reddit who have paid for Poly AI, God rest your souls, have said the responses have felt scripted and ingenuine, even when buying the subscription. Not much better than your competition as of late. I've also heard stuff about subscriptions being very stupidly hard to cancel, though I cannot attest to that. I have found reviews on some websites where people have claimed they feel like staff of Poly AI have read their chats. I don't know if this is true or not, but if it is, it could also lead to the false advertisement claim because they have stated that they don't do that. I do not have any evidence for definitive privacy breaches, but it is very possible that Poly AI could sell its user data to advertisers and stuff. It is possible there could have been data breaches with Poly AI as well that we don't know about, which could have led to people feeling this way. Considering Poly AI asks for your exact birthday and gender, this segment is mostly speculatory, so take this with a grain of salt. I personally think Poly AI should be removed from the App Store, or they need to invest in better moderation because this stuff I found on this app is, actually disgusting. They also need to stop stealing the work of massive animation studios and one-man army animators for their ads because it can get them into huge legal trouble if they do not stop. That, and they're just stealing money that could have gone to those content creators by doing that. It is a rough world out there for us artists, and that is why we are so protective of our work being used without permission, especially when it's for weird-ass platforms like Poly AI. If you enjoyed the video and you made it this far, comment ban Poly AI. Remember that this video is mostly my opinion and meant to spread awareness. If I got anything wrong in this video, please tell me. Bye everybody!
Thank you for watching the video. You are so baby girl. Did you know Bonnie Rose goes live 3 times a week? She goes live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube. Join the Discord. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you don't, I will eat your phone and spawn 69 spiders in your bed tonight.
You